campus ministries. Let's all say public campus ministries.
Public campus ministries.
Public campus ministries.
Public campus ministries.
Okay, so public campus ministries is a department within the Seventh-day Adventist Church. It's a department within the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and it is a department that mainly focuses on students and staff who are affiliated or who learn or work at institutions that are not Adventist institutions. So we have 3 C's that we focus on. The first C is the campus, the second C is the church, the third C is the community. So at the campus, that's where we find the students and the what? And the staff. How many students are here? Maybe you can show by waving your hands. Wow, I see you are the majority of us. So you are PCM. You don't need to be invited to PCM, because who is PCM? It's you, right? It's us, the students. We come from the campuses. Then the other part that comes from the campuses is the staff. Those who lecture at the non-Adventist institutions. How many lecturers or staff that have joined us today? May you kindly show by the raising of your hands. Wow, what does the church say? Amen. We greatly appreciate your presence. Another point to note, you don't need to be invited to PCM. As staff, as lecturers, you don't need to be invited in PCM. You are what? PCM. So, let me also ask this question. How many know Adventist lecturers at your institutions?
You see,
you know them, right? Yes, I see quite a number of hands. Those lecturers, kindly remind them that they don't need to be invited to PCM. They are what? PCM, right? So you are PCM, the lecturers are PCM. This is the campus, the first C. The second C is the community. The community focuses on those people who are interested in PCM and those who have passed through the campuses, who include the alumni and those church members that are invested or that have interest in pushing forward the gospel in the public campuses. So those people also, they don't need to be invited to PCM. They are what? They are PCM. Then the third C is the church. The church. Which church now? The local church that is nearest to a public campus is the first church that we are speaking about. That church which your association is affiliated to is the first church that should be your point of call. So PCM is your home away from what? From home. Those fathers, those mothers at that local church, they are the ones that should be taking care of who? Of you when you are away from what? From home, right? Yes, that is the first church. The second church is the church where your membership is, right? The church where you are what? You are coming from. How many there are local churches that are not in the EZC church? Let's show by the raising of our hands. I see quite a number of what? Of us. Yes, that church where you are coming from, it's also part of what? Of PCM. So, the only person in the church manual who is allowed to be participating as a member in 2 churches is the person who belongs to PCM. Did you know that? You didn't know it. It's there in the church manual. You are the only person who is allowed to participate as a member in 2 congregations. 1, the local church where your name is. 2, the local church affiliated to your association. So what you just need is a recommendation letter to that association, and for 4 years you can be worshiping there. You can even be a board member there at that what? At that local church. So for those institutions that are not yet affiliated to local churches, may the leaders make it a point that you are affiliated to that church and you are active in that what? In that church setup. So this is what the second church. The first church affiliated to the campus. Second church where your membership is. Then the third church is that church which it might not be directly affiliated to the campus, but that those that are interested in pushing forward the gospel through the public campuses, right? So in brief, this is what PCM is. Then the other thing that I want to highlight to you and to myself, this mainly focuses on students, right? And also on the church members that are affiliated to that. Or maybe, before I then continue, I forgot a special group that belongs to PCM Gospel. There are those that didn't even attend public campuses, right? And maybe they are saying, I'm not worshiping at a church that is near a campus, but that they just have a passion for PCM. Those fall under the community bracket, and they are also what PCM, and I'm sure we have the beginning right here. How many here are saying, I didn't even learn it in public campus, but I mean, can be where you're at. Yes, what does the church say? No. Amen. Yes, we have those that have their hearts at PCM. They are also at PCM. You are PCM, my sister. Yes. So the other thing I wanted to highlight is that as we are a community on campus, inspiration then says, whatever advantage you have towards anyone, let everyone know that whatever advantage they have towards anyone, they are indebted to that person, be it knowledge, be it financially, be it anyhow. What does this statement imply to us? As PCM, we are there to realize that we are a family, right? At MTC, you are to realize that you are a family. And whatever advantage you have towards that other PCM brother, that association, that brother from association, maybe you have $10 in your pocket more than the brother next to you. Inspiration says you are indebted to that person with the $10.
What's that?
Are we together? If you have $20 more in your pocket and Ruwa, who is next there, yes, $0. Ruwa does not have to come and say, Tadiwa, I'm stuck here. Ruwa should come and say, Tadiwa, you owe me $10.
Look.
You're laughing at it. That's what inspiration says. Is there education? Is there? I'll check for the exact quotation and I'll read it in the afternoon. Ruba should come and collect $10 from me because I owe that. What does it mean also? It doesn't lie only to financial, even knowledge-wise. You are in the same class with that brother from association, that sister from association, and you are getting distinctions. When she's getting a chishiri, at least she can fly. Yes, next semester.
You can let my curse.
You getting that distinction, you are indebted to that sister who is getting distinction. Why? Because you are at an advantage to you. So what is your duty? Your duty is to make sure that you are at what? At the same level. Yes, that is your duty. And that is what PCM is all about. It doesn't make sense that my sister may starve. Why least I have $10 to go and use for pizza? I go out with my girlfriend, we go chicken in. What famous place is there here in Mutare?
It's not.
What? Credos. I go to Credos with my girlfriend, right? And one is Chipo doesn't have any knowledge or know how to get the next meal. So, at our associations, let's make sure that we are a family, number one. Let's make sure and remind each other that we are a family. Number two, let's make sure that we know whatever is befalling our brother. And you know, the interesting thing, the third one, how God does it.
Podcast.
If you are 5 right? If you are 5, the problem that person number 1 is facing, the solution is there amongst the 5 people. There is never a case, if it is there, that it will be the first one. I've never encountered a situation where I face a problem and amongst my peers there is no solution. But you know what? Pride and that thing which I did when I was at the top and when they were down is the thing that stops me from going to seek the help from my what? My colleagues. But the solution will be what? Will be there. So PCM is there to make sure that we have our solutions linked to our problems, and you see that God will make it go and God will make us prosperous. So as I invite our brother and our elder Chitio, to come and highlight to us what PCM is really all about since the inception, even since before the time when PCM was officially recognized. Can we also link with him? Give me that old time region. He's going to come and highlight to us what it has been like from the start, especially here in Mutare, as we want to help PCM even up